If you knew how much it cost to take this thumbnail, you would be surprised at how much I can carry with just one arm. Seriously, even I was surprised with that. Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. So since this is the last week of September, I decided I was going to release already my book haul for September because I already have so many books given to me by you-know-who that, I don't really believe that I can accumulate more books for this haul. So I decided to just get it out of the way. Without further ado, I present to you my book haul for September. So firstly, let me talk about the manga, because I got some manga and I got some books. So yeah, first for the manga, I got the final volume of Tokyo Ghoul. This is the volume number 14, and at last is over. And so I can do what I love to do, that is binge read a whole manga series, and that is just so good. I really want to do it because I watched the first animated season of Tokyo Ghoul, and I loved it, and I started collecting the manga, but the manga just goes way beyond that first season. Like, I do believe that in the first, 5 books, probably 5 mangas, they're already out of the plot of the first season, and I just loved it and I wanted to read all of it, and the covers are just gorgeous. See there, final volume. I'm so proud to get this collection complete. So for those of you that don't know, Tokyo Ghoul is basically the story about this guy called Ken Kaneki, and he lives in Tokyo, but it's different Tokyo from our day Tokyo. It's a Tokyo that is filled with ghouls. And what are ghouls? They are basically these monsters that can disguise themselves as human, but they have to consume human flesh to survive. So they are like our natural predators. And basically this is the story of Kaneki that, through a series of unfortunate events that I can't really unravel because they're in the plot of the first book, he is turned into a half ghoul, half human because of an accident that he has. So it's all of the struggle that he has, being half human and being half ghoul and trying to keep his humanity whilst needing to feed of humans to survive. And just trying to balance the human world with the ghoul world and all of the fights that encompasses, obviously. So I adore this, and I have this feeling that this is going just to be filled with feels, if you get me, and I love that, and it's so dark and beautiful that, I'm so happy about this. So the second manga that I got is volume 6 of Future Diary, or Mirai Nikki. And if you remember, in my haul for past month, I hauled the first and second mangas, and now I'm hauling the 6th because, I'm receiving them as they come, people. So yeah, I'm going to make the entire collection of this. Actually, my boyfriend is making it for me, as usual, because I have no shame and I let him buy stuff for me. Yeah. Confession time. But so he got me the 6th, and I'm waiting for the rest of the collection, but the 6th is already here with me. And for those of you that don't know, this is basically a survival battle royale-ish kind of thing with technology in it, because this is the story of 12 people that enter a fight to the death to become the new god, because the ancient god is dying. Don't ask me how a god can die. I just accept it and move forward with the story. And it's just really great. It encompasses a lot of stuff that I like, namely dark, morbid plots, and a lot of pain and suffering, some gore. I do believe that the animation is a little bit more developed than the manga for what I've been able to see for the first 2, but I still want to have the manga and to enjoy it, and I do recommend that you watch the animation if you don't want to read or don't have access to the manga, because I believe that right now, although I'm getting it in English, I believe it's last print, and that you can only get it in German or French, and obviously in Japanese. So if you can't get this, just go and watch the adaptation because the anime is freaking fantastic. And I haven't read this through and through, but for the first 2 volumes, I can assure you that the anime is great and respects the original work, which is obviously awesome. So, yay. I am so very happy with this. And for my last manga, it's the 11th volume of the Humineko no Nakokoroni series, which are those big books that you can see behind me. Those there. You see? Yeah, so I have currently the volumes from 1 to 8, and then I have volume 11, because I do believe that this was almost out of print. I don't really know, but that's what I was told. So my boyfriend got it for me so that I could actually finish the collection and I wouldn't have a hole in it, because I would go crazy and possibly die. But yeah, I'm really excited for the series because, as you know, my favorite manga series is Higurashi no Nakokoroni, and this is like this is in the same world but with different characters. And this is basically the story of this guy that has this big family, and they all meet together in an island, and the patriarch says that the first that can find the witch treasure, which he supposedly has there hidden, will be the next family head. So obviously they all try to find that treasure. They don't know if it exists or not, but they're slowly killed one by one by a witch. And our main character, Butler Ushiromiya, he basically decides to stand up and fight that witch. And it's like a point-and-click game or a chess game between these two characters, because he says that the witch doesn't exist, therefore his family is still alive and everything is okay. And the witch says that she exists and therefore his family will be dead and he will become her slave. So it's very interesting to see who is going to win. I believe there are more characters that will make an appearance in this series, and I enjoy my daily dose of gore, blood, and dark plots. So I'm so happy for this. And now that the manga is over, let's just go to the books that I got this month. So the biggest part of the book haul are Anne Bishop books. And for those of you that don't know, Anne Bishop is one of my favorite fantasy writers, and I will actually meet her in the 28th of October in an event. So I'm very excited for that, and I hope I can vlog the event so I can show you. But I haven't read all of her books, and a series that I didn't have until now complete is the Written in Red series. And the first book is obviously written in red. The series is called The Others. I believe I said Written in Red series because I'm dumb. But this is the first book, and it was the only one that I had. So my boyfriend decided to surprise me, and he gave me the next 3 books in the series. The ones that are translated, obviously, because I do believe that there's one more. I'm not really sure, but that is not translated. So yeah, these are the ones that I have. So it's the second one, Murder of Crows, and just look at these covers because they're so great. I just love them. So yeah, Murder of Crows. Then Vision in Silver. And Marked in the Flesh, or Marked in Flesh, I'm not really sure. But yeah, they are so beautiful and they're so great. And I don't really know, I haven't started this series, obviously, but I do believe that I will love this series as much as I normally enjoy any Anne Bishop books. So I'm very excited to start, and now I can read it all, binging it all the way I enjoy it. So I'm very, very happy. And the last book that I got in September is The School for Good and Evil, Volume 3, The Last Happy Ending. And so if you're new to my channel, hi, I love The School for Good and Evil so much. And this is a middle grade trilogy. Now soon to be not a trilogy, because I do believe that the 4th book in the series was released, but the fact is that the first main trilogy ends an arc of the story, and then the 4th book will develop into another arc of story that is not entirely connected with this one, although there are some character appearances that are the same. It is not really connected with the first plot of School for Good and Evil. So I'm basically finishing the trilogy, and I can't wait to know how this arc will end. I actually started this book today, and I've read already 45 pages, so you can see how that is going, and I will read more until the end of the day. I have to. And I just love this. This is a story basically about these two girls, and they're from a village, and every, I don't know how many years, but let's roll with that. Some years in between, there are two people that are basically kidnapped from the village where they live, and they will go to a school for good and evil while they study to be princesses or prince and to be villains, basically. So Sophia, this blonde girl here, she believes that she's going to the school of good because she always wanted to be a princess, and Agatha, this girl here, believes nothing of a sort. She doesn't believe that this exists, but they are indeed kidnapped and they are swapped. So Agatha goes to the school of good and Sophia to the school of evil, and this is just so amazing. I can say a lot about this because even the cover can spoil you, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm sorry for that. I'm stupid. So, yeah, I'm not going to say a lot about this one because I would be spoiling for you the first and the second books. I'm only going to say that this is middle grade, but it reads so well. I love this. And it really bends the genre that it's about, like fairy tales. It bends it on its knees. It just turns it around and just turns it into something so magical and perfect that you should read this. You should really read this. And I do believe that there's a movie coming out. We don't know when, but I do believe that the cast has already been chosen. And yeah, I can't wait for that movie. I can't wait for that movie. And I'm going to try and make a series review, a spoiler-free one, when I finish this book. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, guys, this is all for my haul for September, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. If you've got some books in September, or if you're planning to read something on October, or if you want to talk about what you read in September, you can always tell me in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to answer any question or to talk to you about all of the books that you got. So that is all for today. Hope you guys like this video. If you like it, leave a like or subscribe, and happy readings to you all. Bye!